Hello, Circle 5. We are waiting.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, you're welcome. We're waiting for Circle 5 people.
Uh, Circle 5 representative is here.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's wait for the mentor then.
We also make one-to-one canvassing. We would make road posters. These are the people of Bangkok, the city first that we are into. These are the people there. They will know about MMM and its benefit. First of all, Thailand has 32 cities. They are Bangkok, the capital. Thailand is its economy developing, and so we intend to go there and make them benefit from what MMM has to offer them. The Thailand area is about 513,120 kilometers per square, and they have the total population of 68,000, 67, 68,000. I plan of work for the first week that into Thailand. First of all, since we are going to an unknown land, we would secure accommodation because it's the first thing that we need to do because we don't know the people there and we don't know anyone there. And this accommodation we're securing, first of all, we would secure the hotel. The next 2 days, we would like to go into the land. We won't stay in the hotel because it's kind of isolated from the people we want to reach out to. We'll go into the land, we'll stay in the community so we can interact with them one on one. We'll build a website there in Thailand. We link people of Thailand to know the website through Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, any means, any social media available. We also upload wonderful videos. We upload videos to show them the progress of MMM in other countries. We make importance of MMM too in other countries. We organize seminars. In these seminars, we're going to print out t-shirts. We're going to print out, we customize our pen with MMM logo. Our t-shirts also customize them with MMM logo. Our caps, our souvenir, MMM logo. Human resource. Members will be mobilized to organize. We go into seminars. Apart from the one who organized the first time, the first day we got to Bangkok, that in Thailand. Banners and flyers will be pasted as well. We've been mobilized with the sum of $50,000, but we won't use all at the start. We will start by making flyers, and we won't spend that much because we don't know how the economy is, and we'll manage ourselves. First of all, the resource, the area says, an appointment, an apartment here would stay in Thailand. We'll build the website, we'll link it to the seminar presentation we need. And all that. Each participant, since we are 20 in number, that has been dispatched to the country of Thailand, Bangkok, the major city. Since we are 20 in numbers, if each participant, if each of these persons, each of these volunteers that has gone to Bangkok, if each can bring 2 persons per day to the seminar, times 7 days.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Estimating nothing less than 5,600 participants.
Hello, can you hear me? Good evening.
Good evening, ma.
The unemployed.
Okay, so do you have sacrifice ready?
Businessmen.
Yes, it's ready.
These are practitioners.
Okay,
These are
so
the
where are
persons
others?
that one-to-one. All about. And we'll give. Hello, ma. Hello.
Yeah.
Should I give the room
Hello.
spend the money?
Hello.
Hello. Said?
Hello, ma.
I'm not interested in your registration.
In my registration, I said each participant can help to bring
How do you just test the make it look? Not so much. I said, how you really spend the money is not that so much important. What's important is registration. And okay. Another is how you were able to
registration. In this seminar,
along and some tests. Although it might also mention how you spend the money.
okay. When we get to Bangkok, this team of 20 persons that has entered the city, if 2 of these persons can be bringing 2 individuals per day, before the first 1 week, and our seminar will run, we'll be having nothing less than 5,600 participants. And if these participants have to register with nothing less than we having $6,000 first week of registration. Our total expenses for the first.
Okay, so do we have a sacrifice people ready for us now?
5,000.
Yes, ma.
We want to have seminar that
Hello?
will attract persons,
Hello, Cycle 5.
Who is representing the flag, please?
attract even
Okay, okay, present.
the students,
Sorry?
Jude, okay.
that will attract
Okay.
Yeah.
everything. Don't know what MMM and what
Okay, so can I hear you? Please be a little bit audible.
after this.
I can hear you, I can hear a voice talking. I don't know if somebody is presenting.
No, I think that was what you said in the presentation. Let me see if I can put it down.
To bring two participants per day to the seminar. We have $1,000.
So can I go on, ma?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, the task two. The week has passed.
This is Jude, okay, we're presenting for Cycle 5. On our first page, we have the list of the cycle members there. Okay, Ayoba, Oni,
Registration
Ayode,
MMM
and Mr.
Global
Daniel.
provided less than 30%.
We'll move to the next slide. And it's the introduction.
The second
Thailand
week
is
task two
as Kingdom
is to accomplish
and formerly called Siam. It had an estimated population of about 67,000. Yes, 67,959,000. So Bangkok is known as the capital. Then the Thai economy is the world's 20th largest economy so far. And in terms of GDP, they are a newly industrialized country and major exporter in the 90s. Also, their leading sectors of the economy are manufacturing, agriculture, and tourism. And the first task we have so far is it says that we have received all the information needed in order to become manager in MMM community country and develop MMM Global, which is in Thailand. Then you have internet, a team, the knowledge received in school, and $50,000 a week. You must specify the number of registrations and deposits you will achieve over this period. Then $50,000 is given once, then later use the resources from the system. Then the objectives, we have objective of the activities, objective and activities. The objective is to introduce MMM to the people of Thailand, to educate them, financial pyramid, the ideology, of MMM as a community, the evolution of MMM, how MMM works, of actively participating in the community. Team has a strategy. The strategy we have is, we have a team of 9 members, and we are to introduce, this community to the people of Thailand with the target of 20 new participants per team. As in, each team would register 20 new participants. Then we also intend to build a traffic, generate traffic, to the website. We intend to plan seminars in the major cities of Thailand to attract more people. Also, we intend to be active in our adverts on social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Intend to produce MMM branded souvenirs to define us and also motivate people. Then we will also intend to campaign at shopping malls and supermarkets and also small markets in the cities and distribute flyers there. And we also will dress on branded t-shirts and caps. Then we are to organize at least 5 seminars, in a week in different locations and targets. Target audience shall be around 340 people. That's our target. Then we also will be involved in charity events in homeless and less privileged. Then we'll also YouTube channel where we'll showcase the videos of MMM, and the things they've achieved so far in other countries, and recent testimonies by people. Students, unemployed workers, top entrepreneurs, bloggers, internet makers, and bank marketers, and even bankers too, because they understand the financial system. They will understand it better when we explain it to them. The target participants we intend to get within this period of time is about 340. Then the target deposits, as in what we expect to in terms of PH, is about $300 per participant. Amount we tend to recover, as in to get in total when all these people PH, we are looking at about $102. Then the next slide shows the expenditures for the first week. We have a hotel accommodation, transportation, and logistics. We made budget for a translator. We also made budget for TV, radio jingles, video coverage, presentation hall, and sound system. It will be around $22,660. The next slide has our cash balance sheet, expenditure $22,660, and the amount that will be left will be around $27,000. The next slide. A week has passed. You are a foreman. The average contribution of a participant to the structure is around $300. Under the regulations of MMM Global, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participants' payments, starting with the first contribution. Your task is to calculate how many new members and contributions you have to ensure in the next 3 weeks in order to be able to make the required payments. It's necessary to write down your plan of action for the next 3 weeks under the above conditions stated. Resources you need and how you are going to use them. Number of participants and money waste period. What extra cost you will have to attract them. Then our objectives for this target, I just read this. We plan our activity very well, as in the resources needed, and also participant and quotes depending on participants' age. Then to calculate how many members' contribution needed in order to be able to make the required payments to the other participants in the next 3 weeks. The next slide has what we intend to achieve. After carrying out these tasks, we intend to at least register about 340 of them. We intend to do that, continuing with our seminars every week, the whole team having aggressive seminar, and we also intend to have 300 at least average $100. Then amount donated so far will be $1,000. And the registration bonus per each of the new is $20 because of the provisions that will be multiplied by the 340 expecting to register per week. You'll be having about $6,800. The startup Marvel reward for each person We have is when you multiply 20% 20 multiply by 340, 32,140 US dollars. Then the total amount to be paid to participants, that will be coming in $1,000 plus $32,340. That will give you about $134,640. Additional deposit needed to pay new week that just came into the new week. The additional deposit will be $134,640 US dollars minus $102,000 US dollars. That will give us 32,640 US dollars. Additional number of participants is still using the average donation of 32,040 divided by 300 participants, divided by 300 dollar by each participant. That will give us approximately 100 participants needed. Therefore, an additional of 109 participants are needed in the next 3 weeks to pay all the participants. That is how we intend to achieve. Meanwhile, during the seminars we agreed as team members to actually intensify the teaching on the ideology of because we know that in the member there are no guarantees and anything can happen anytime. So we continue to teach them about the member ideology. We told them the truth that when you actually donate your money, it is a return as a form of reward. You donate to someone that needs help. If peradventure you get reward back, for what you've done, fine. But if you don't get any reward, then you've done wrong the community. We actually prepared their mind in this second task, knowing that we are there to win business there. We are there to educate them on and what this community stands for, not just for them to be preaching blindly without knowing what they are doing. So the next slide shows the required resources needed for members. I'll be coming in. Number of registration per team members. We also intensify publicity on social media, using the local media, organize more seminars, taught them the ideology very well, and nobody will create panic when there's any slight changes in the system. Then we also train participants to guide us. The why we know that the more guidance we have in the community, the more stable the community becomes. But if we have maybe a guide guiding 20 participants or 10 participants, you work with a lot of them about the ideology and how we made that they will not authorize change. Then we also introduce one on one publicity by participants and team members. When we put on our t-shirts, we meet people on the road, we tell them more like an interaction, into what the community is all about. Then the expenses that will be leading for that strategy, we have local media, more seminar and outreach, we want to spend $100 local media, $2,000 workers at the internet. We have about $1,200 a month, about $3,400. The amount before $27,340, the amount after $53,140. Then the tax free, a month has passed. count the number of new participants next 4 weeks. What we did this time around, we still table out, just like we asked the question, resources. Considering we used additional 109 members to complete the pay of the GH of 340 first week, and second month GH request will be 109 plus 340. When you multiply it by $396, you have $174,804. The donations needed will now be $177,804 divided by 300. Now have approximately 593 participants needed so far to push the community forward again. The first month weekly target was looking at 340 participants like we started in our first week as our target. Then also increase the number of participants required for the second month. So when you do that, you have 593 minus 340, which is 253 participants. Then how do we get 253 active new members to actually use their own donation to pay those that have yet to pay? Our campaign, also telling them of the risk involved, telling them there are no guarantees. This is a community of mutual aid. We donate freely without expecting any return. We kept on doing our seminars, telling them the truth. That's the way we received it. Then also introduced referral participants, them, so that they can invite more people, to join the 10% referral bonus. People were actually motivated, then continuing training new leaders, so that they can build their own teams and increase adverts in their own localities. Also maintain a network of more participants on social media where participants can share their testimonies. Also, we decided, just like we have WhatsApp over here in Nigeria, over there, they have their own Asia they use mostly WeChat as their own kind of WhatsApp. So we intensified, we used that over here to ensure that leaders, guiders over there, they have more chats where they can actually communicate and encourage participants to join people to intensify the effort on Facebook, and on chats where they can be able to with their friends, and with the 10% referral program for participants were able to join us. And that's for after 2 months of participants and deposit that you have calculated, organize within the next a week after the start of the month. In Ireland, which is celebrated during a week, especially in this period, the activity of registration online to make a plan of action for a month, what resources and how should you use them, the right amount of contributions that participants made. And the objective of this particular is to make a recovery plan from the 75% minimum registration loss during the holiday month. That is the objective of this task. Then I want statistics of what we have here. During this holiday period, we used it not holiday period. We actually utilize it well because relaxed in their own gardens and parks and different relaxation center as they were celebrating their holiday. Trying to let them know what around 40. The best month participant have 593 each. Thousand registration held by 75% of residents, active participants 4,700 and minus seat from 75% of 783. $195,300, which will be 58,500. This GH page is 58,500 plus 100. That for the new pH during this.
Hello, please, could you speak up a little bit? I can hardly hear you.
Okay. The actions and resources we actually use this. 30% pH as that pH carry out promotion and enjoy as chats, Facebook.
Hello, please, could you speak up a little bit? I can hardly hear you.
Okay. Hello guys. I just want to talk about the rules.
Hello?
Hello.
The voice is too low.
Not have multiple accounts. You can always use your
Hello, can you hear me? It's loud now.
Okay. A little bit okay, but if you can try to be a little bit audible, that would be better.
Okay. Then our expenditures for the particular task, the seminars and outreach we had was about 3,380 US dollars. Offline promotion by guiders, we spent about $5,000. Local media and internet the amount of spend before about 3,900. has 5. How many fans analyze or son plant has do not implemented which all macro and available shows right here condition.
Now, these are the contexts we are going to be discussing. We're going to discuss the ideology of MMM.
That have like 5 GH was all then that department after the
Hello, my name is Edman. I'm a member of Orange. I'm here to tell you the meaning of MMM, the ideology of MMM, how MMM times, of MMM, the benefit of MMM, and also what that MMM stands for. Stands for Afrobeat Media Movement.
right by Raymond Bridge.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sonny. I'm currently in Ghana School, batch 12 of MM. I want to talk about the
Hello, ma.
Hello.
Hello. Please, ma, we are here to present. This is Anya Sogochu.
Sorry? Sorry?
My name is Anya Sogochu.
Ayashu, please hold on. Someone is presenting.
Okay. Okay. Somebody is presenting.
Yes.
Oh.
Wait for your turn, please.
You know when the Echo 3 is present?
Just be on standby. Be on standby.
Okay.
You will call yourself now.
Oh, are you comfortable now?
She sent another link, and that link, nobody is there.
Okay, you want to present or you want to conduct the top?
No, I want to present now.
Hello, mentor. Could you please assist us to mute all these people that are not presenting?
I'm doing that, please.
Thank you.
Hello, ma'am. Is needed for this particular need to sensitize when we started came from the task. So we really need to sensitize them again, remind them about tell them, remind them about the things we taught them, like the first food and even if they start. See if anything happens, they will not say that they will not do. So we actually sensitize them again, tell them that MMM should use their spare money. Then we enlighten them on the post mode very well. Then we increase the campaigns and seminars in the areas that we did not cover before now, the satellite now. Yeah, we increased our campaigns there. And keeping members informed. We use our female Facebook account very well to actually chat people up and get them registered automatically. That's how we're able to register people. If we have some role that I this time want to play in this kind of situation, situation, to keep providing help, to invite many other participants, keep the online campaign on the chat rooms and on Facebook active. The notice of what is happening currently, then also keep the rallies and seminars on, attending and inviting the new members. These were the roles that participants played. Then the leaders, the guiders themselves, and the upline that are yet to be guided or coming to be guided, they had them come to play in this situation. You know, we're able to organize more seminars and events, print promotional materials like flyers being shared, giving gifts, umbrellas to market for men for the rainy season and during the funny weather so they can be able to when they go back to the production of the weather. We are gradually moving with this overall. We organize charity events and commentary talks which we broadcasted on radio station and other media about it. Then task 7, your efforts have been efficient to provide information. This start all the more we start to work on the impact. Usually as of members and correspondents, media, and you have to make a fresh start in such condition. The plan of actions and the objective is to get more people about this when they reach we did not actually as leaders panic or feel as if the the Vatican to, take us, or, to arrest us, anything harmful to us, or even, even from the onset, we get them company on what they are going into, to told them about that, are there and they are coming in. We want to remind them that we came in Thailand, time to move. So what we did was to introduce new incentives to attract them. Also reminded them there's no guarantee. We also spend money that they are the system tries to come back and not put all their life saving in again and later come to accuse them, fail them, kept encouraging them not to panic, against this problem. And that's how we were able to achieve that level. And at the conclusion, the critical success factor in development that we can ensure that GHQ is at any given time greater than the GHQ. Our registration target was always surpassed. Our research should accompany we at PH
Hello?
Hello, yes, ma'am. I'm done.
Hello?
Hello, yes, ma'am. I'm here. I'm done.
Sorry, I didn't really get much of what you said. Your voice was too low, and I couldn't really get to hear you properly. You said you work to my mail address, have you?
Yes, yes. Wonder.
Okay, no problem. I think I'll get to make use of that since you weren't so audible listening to your presentation. Okay, no problem. Thank you. I'll get to work with your submitted work. Okay, so the next cycle, can we have you? That should be sorry, 5, 6. Which of the cycle just presented now, please? You are secured.
5.
Okay. So next cycle should be 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
3. Hello?
So do we have 6 available? Or 3 should come on board.
Hello?
Do we have 6?
3.
6 available.
Hello?
Hello?
Secretary.
Secretary, we said if your cycle has been skipped, you just have to wait till the main people present before you can go back to it. But since
Okay,
we don't have cycle 6 available, then do you have cycle 6 available? Okay, in the absence of Secretary, then let's listen to presentation of Secretary. So please try to be a little bit audible so that everyone can hear, and also those on the YouTube will be able to get to hear you because they can't speak from there. They can only try to drop their questions by writing it down. So please try to so that they can hear you and make their comments. Let's go ahead with you, Secretary.
Okay. This is Anyolu Agbemi, representing Secretary. Batch no. Hello.
Go ahead.
Only. Okay. Okay. Anyolu Agbemi, representing Secretary. Hello.
Please, if you're not presenting, just mute your mic
Okay.
so I wouldn't mute it from my end here.
Anyolu Agbemi, representing Secretary. Yeah. Yes.
If you're not presenting,
Fine now. Yeah, we are. Hello. So I'm online now. This tax one, we receive all the information needed in order to become managers, leaders in the MMM global community. The community has given us what we need to perform the task to create a awareness in Thailand, to create MMM global in Thailand as a country. So we are being given a starting resources. Are you with me, ma?
yes, I am.
Okay, good. We have been given the resources, the internet, the knowledge received from the school, and $50 within. Okay, now the question says within an hour we should develop a plan of action for. You must specify the numbers of registration and deposit you will achieve over this period. Over that period, important. $50, 50,000 only once. Okay, now let me proceed. So the subject matter, the country, which is the Thailand. We are going to launch a MMM plan there. Strength of Thailand is Thailand also the retail trade is the largest sector in the city. Economic contributing all over like 24.0% of Bangkok gross provincial products. It is followed by manufacturing of 14.3%, real estate rate business activities. So we can also see that in Thailand, there's a lot of business activities going on there. So let me go to the strategy which we are going to use to launch the MMM Global in Thailand, in the country. So there will be a seminar put in place to communicate MMM Thailand. We are going to tag the name MMM Thailand, which everybody is going to know about it. The inviting mode will be, we tell them the MMM Global aim, why we bring MMM Global to make sure to make the system more stable and to let people be financially free, to go away from slavery aspect of the world. Then the logic we are going to use to invite people, the invite mode will be media house, the sharing of handbins, and we are going to create a very massive rally with t-shirt MMA branded, and we are going to work on majestically, I know, and everything will work fine. Target audience, because we can't just go out there and be shouting about MMM without aiming some particular group of people in Thailand. We are going to target the students, the young professionals. They are going to help us to also to make MMM Thailand more stronger. low-income earners. You know, MMM, we all know that MMM bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Now, we want to balance the gap. That is why we need to focus on the low-income earners. Who are the low-income earners? Me and you, we know that they are the civil servants, the government employees. No, but not the politicians. So the politicians are really rich people. So we are going to try to absorb the bankers also. We need their money to make the poor, to share the money across the board. We don't believe in the system, the world which says the rich get richer. Let the rich also help the poor, then everything will be balanced. So the aim and objectives of our MMM in Thailand, to establish MMM community in Thailand, to enlighten the audience, benefit mechanism of MMM and the ideology, to teach the audience MMM ideology, to get at least 1,000 participants first meeting with expected PHs of $300, totally 300 times 100 participants targeted should be $300,000. Wow, that is a very huge amount of money. To ensure that seminars are organized in 4 major cities with the largest population in Thailand, which is Bangkok, Samut Prakan, and Mukang Notaraba. Sorry for the pronunciation, I'm in Nigeria. Sorry. Targeted location, Thailand City, Conference Hall. Conference Hall, we are going to use Thailand City. It will be a very, we spend money, but it will absorb more participants to join MMM. So we created a table, expected numbers of audience. We said it should be 1,000 participants. Budget, we budget 50,000, which is being given to us by the community. The theme of the program should be to establish a MMM community in Cyprus, to enlighten the audience MMM ideology, because it is very important. If you don't teach them ideology, they won't know how it works. To get at least 1,000 participants, that is our own major task, because the task getting people who will provide help and who will get it. We need to help each other. The venue should be Sarajevo City Conference, as I said, and we put the date and the hours. The duration will last for like 8 hours. And the speaker should be, I should be the speaker also, MMM guide. So let me go to the next, the flow event of chat, which carries the date and the arrival of the registration. We need to plan ourselves properly. We need to attend to be in the hall very early, so we can know what the strategy we are going to use for the people. So let me go back to the breakdown of expenses. The program will go thus: registration, introduction, question and answer, refreshment. You need to give people food. Though you want to hold someone for 8 hours, we need to refresh them and make them OMI to make sure they satisfy. Registration of new members on MMM platform. We know our goals. We need to spend money to get our goals and make them financially free, which is the aim and objective. Financially free, because MMM is really doing wonders. So breakdown of expenses, we have spent a lot. We want to recruit like 1,000 participants. We need to spend money. So we spend money for MMM media publicity, 7 radio stations. Wow, in cost which is $500, and total of 3,400. We also spend money for MMM bills, all rentals, refreshment, promotional material, which is T-shirt, which I said we are going to use for rally along the Thailand street, sound system, projector. We need to our activities on advertising MMM on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, chat group, and bloggers. We need to partner with some bloggers also, some famous bloggers, so everything will be okay via the social media. Tax 2. Let me go to tax. Ma, are you with me?
Yes, I am.
Wow. I hope I'm not too fast, man. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, okay. Tax 2, which says we are done with tax 1. We're inviting new people and make sure they understand the ideology of MMM. Tax 2 goes out. A week has passed. Wow. You are a foreman. The average contribution of a participant to the structure is around $300. Under the regulations of MMM Global, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participants. So 30% growth in terms of participants, that is another tax. So the objective will be we break it down. Or me and my group, we break it down. We've done a great job, and I know everything is going to be okay. To provide all at least 30% growth in terms of participant payment, starting with their first contribution, which is the new money. It is called in MMM new money. So calculate how many. The number 2 objective is to calculate how many new members and contribution required in the next 3 weeks in order to be able to make the required payment to the older participants. That means it's not justified that we have new participants and older participants. You use some money to pay some money, so you need to balance the equation. You can't just run lost and make sure some people some people do not get paid, why some people's GH will be dispatched, and why some people, you need to balance the system. And number 3 objective is to recognize and state the resources needed and how my phone. Hello, are you with me?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Okay. And the third one, to recognize and state the resources needed and how they will be used to achieve the above 2 objectives. So now, after a successful week of registration of 1,000 participants with an average donation of $300 each, a principal amount of 1,000 naira times 300, which is $300,000. 30% marble growth of 30% times that $300 is equal to $90,000. Now that is the percentage, and one-time registration bonus of $20 times that 1,000 participants is equal to what? $20,000, to give a total numbers of the total of everything. Total of everything is going to give $410,000. Wow. You recall that the rules of how MMM work, which say the total amount of PH must be greater or equal to total amount of GH. Again, we record that the rules of MMM works, which says the total amount of pH must be greater than equal to total amount of GH. This simply means the total amount of pH should be higher or equal to total amount of GH. If GH is more than pH, there's problem. So the system need to balance. Hence, we need a total of plus or minus 1,400 new participants to be able to make sure GA does not suppress pH. To pay first week participant with an average contribution of what? $300 per participant. That means, let's say we are going to do my calculation, $410,000 divided by $300, which is going to give us what? 1,300 participants. We have $300 each. So the action point where the final work will be done is, in order to achieve this in the next 3 weeks. Now we are taking it to the next 3 weeks. We will increase our offline promo. We need new participants now to the other states or the other local government in Thailand. More community work and town storming activities. Now we need a lot of offline and online events. We need new money now. Registration, we call it registration in Guidance School. Registration activities and online. Adding more group and prominent person to our page on WhatsApp. This is when we now need bloggers again. We need bloggers to make sure what we can go to. Bloggers we are supposed to push it, and we need money where we do collect money for offline events. So we use all those money. So we have to total numbers of what? 1,000 times $300 times 3 minus that will give us $900,000. All participants are educated on how to bring new member with referral bonus of. Now, this is incentive. When you say someone, if you refer someone, you will get 10%. That is incentive. It means now I will try to make sure I refer a lot of people. This will now bring new money again into the system. Then the system will balance. It won't let PG to exceed PH. Now, budget for bloggers to publicize our community and everything. We have spent new money again. So let me now, the budget we spend for just because of tax 2, description for production of more promotion items, which is the flyer, branded t-shirt, and the notebook and the pen. It's total of 1,000. So accommodation for transportation, we won't sleep on street. We need to make sure our sense calm. We eat good food and we continue to work. So we spend $7,000. So the all for booking for that promotional event just to get new members. Total of everything is $15,500. So that is the summary for that. And I know we are all. I don't want to. I will take tax 3. Then my colleagues will also take the other tax. We do a lot of group work. I can't do it alone. So now, ma, I'm on tax 3, ma. Are you with me, ma?
Okay. All right.
Okay. Mr. Mike, please be ready for the tax 4, sir.
No problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you. God bless you. Now, tax 3. A month has passed again. So you are on rent. The same plan for another month on the basis of the result of previous calculations, taking into consideration the dynamic growth and the numbers of new participants and contribution for the next 4 weeks. Now we are planning for 4 weeks. Objective: to plan for another 1 month on basis of result of previous calculations, taking into account the dynamics of growth and the numbers of new participants and the contribution for the next 4 weeks. Now we are planning for another 4 weeks. Action plan: after a successful month of registration of 1,000 participants for 4 weeks, 4,000 participants. That is so each participant we are getting for each week we are getting 1,000 participants. So for 4 weeks we are getting 4,000 participants with an average donation of $300 each. And if cash registered participants bring in a particular cash each, but that will amount to like 8,000 or 8,000 participants, because if 4,000 participants each, that means it will be participants for that 4 weeks. A precise amount of 8,000 naira times $8,000, sorry, times $300, which is going to give us $2,400,000 total PH altogether. They really PH actively, and with a 30% marginal growth of that should be 30% times $2,400,000, which is going to give us 360,000. That is the percentage, and that is one time registration. That is one time 30% growth. Registration bonus of $20 times 4,000 participants, which is going to give us 8,000 participants on the. So referral bonus for 4,000 participants is going to give us 0.1 times $300 contribute times 4,000 participants, which is going to give us $120,000. A total of $2,960,000 is going to be generated. We will be required to pay the first participant from the first month. That is from the time the money will complete. Their own 30% will complete by then. Then let me proceed. The number of participants that will be needed to pay the first 1 month will be $2,960,000. divided by 300,000, divided by $300, which is the numbers of each person's pay. That is going to give us 9,866 participants, which is going to involve in that. Since the growth of the community has increased to 100, now that is the question now, participants, there will be need for a participant who had already got an help to write letter of happiness. You understand? And the testimonial video. This is another area. This is another aspect of what publicizing the community. Imagine you shoot a video of a testimonial video and you write a letter of happiness. It will bring in more participants because many people will go online and watch your video and will say that wow, MMM is real. That will be used on social media to promote and encourage others to join. That is very, very simple. Like Nigerians love videos, video that pertain to money. They will join in. Offline promotion will also be used to encourage more participants. Using of handbills important. We can't just use money to print out bill. We must make use of it. We can't use money to do MMA t-shirt. We must do rally. You understand? We can't just put on t-shirt and be snapping selfie. We must go out and do rally. That's using the t-shirt. Then we can't use MM money to do cap, and we're using cap to snap selfie too. We need to go under the sun, let the face cap work, and find new participants to join us. You understand? Holding seminar on strategy point, which is very, very important. Like Lagos now, the bus stop, the BRT, even you must be even near the bank small because money is in the bank. Let the banker come and join MMM also, and around the city, distributing gift material at orphanage homes. Now this is where MMM comes in. I can see MMM Nigeria like orphanage anything they can help person. So we need to inculcate that also in Thailand. Hospital and sanitize them. So let's help the sick, the needy. So they will publicize so that MMM Nigeria has done this, MMM Nigeria has done that. Then the able who can contribute their spare money will come in and increase us. Then everything will be okay. So I'm true. It's benefit and the ideology. Now they will understand that and we teach that offline. So that's all for tax 3. So
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, tax 4. Mr. Michael, please, you can come in.
Okay.
Hello?
So let's hear from Mike.
Hello. Maebu participant. Maebu. Hello.
Are you sure he's there?
You should be there. Hello, Mr. Mike. Any other Sakutiri member? Yeah, I don't have option than to continue my mentor.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Task 4. After 2 months, you have been given numbers of participants and the deposit that you have calculated. Now you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. Now that is another month's plan. A week after the start of the month, there is a local holiday in Cyprus, which is celebrated during a week. That's another week break. That is week break, respectively. In this period, the activity of registration falls by 75%. Wow, just because of the break. So the system, we are meant to make a plan month, what resources and how you should use them. The right amount of contribution and participate for the development of the system after losing like 75% confidence. Now, participants also. So the objectives now, we really strategize at so there is an hypothetical case with me and my teammate, Mr. Mike, and some other 7. We deliberate and we say what happened. So we make an hypothetical case last year, 2016. Something like that happened. Maybe Children's Day, maybe Salah holiday. So we know what the system did for us. Number one, increase the numbers of time on the PH and DH orders to make everybody comfortable. And so our objective, our objective to estimate the total amount of participants and the contribution in the community after 2 months. The second objective is to calculate the expected participant and contribution that we account for the 75%. Let me come again, man. To estimate the total amount of participants and contribution in the community after 2 months. And two, to calculate the expected participants and contributions that we account for the 75%. Wow. Three, that will amount for the 75 drop in the registration. Three, to create an action plan that will show the resources that will help to achieve this and how the resources will be used. Now, here, this is a calculation aspect. If after 2 months, all the participants are one participant each, after 2 months, so one participant, the old participant are able to get new participants, 2 participants, let's say 1 participant each, amount will be 1,600. No, it will be 16,000 participants after 2 months. A principal amount of, let's say, 16,000 naira, $16,000. No, sorry, 16,000 participants times $300 because their contribution will be $300. It's going to give us $4,800,000. That is the total PH after that 2 months, with a 30% marginal growth. You know, the PH, we expect to have a 30% growth, which times that 30% times the 30% will be times should be times $4,800,000, which is going to give us $1,440,000. That is the that is the percentage growth of that 30% and of their own PH, and one-time registration bonus of those new one we get registration bonus, of course, their new money. So it will give us 20, that is $20 US. $20 US times that 800, that times 8,000 participants, which is going to give us $160,000. That's the last participant. The referral bonus for 8,000 participants, we do the calculation, that is 0.1, but because the referral bonus is 0.1 times 300, that is the $300, which is their contribution, then times 800 is going to give us $240. So $240,000. The total of everything is going to give us $6,640,000 will be required to pay the participant for that 2 months. That's the plan for that 2 months. If the registration activity falls by 75%, now let's go to the reduction aspect because of the break and there is a fall in registration bonus. If the registration activity fall by 75% due to their festive period in Thailand, the following action will be necessary. We don't have option than to activate a particular action. Plan will be made to reorganize seminars, which is to make sure there's no problem. Everything is going smoothly. It's because of this public holiday. So we need to spend money again. Plan will be made to reorganize seminars on radio to let them know the situation that MMM is not packing money. We don't have any central bank. It's people that is helping people. Imagine we go for a public holiday. Bank won't open. People no money. Most people want to use their money to feed. They only spend money. So we should let them know that nothing is happening. No problem. And plan. There will also be a plan for conference to invite members of the public of capacity of 1,000 participants, because now we can't just pay money on media, on flyers, and we said during that public holiday we just want to sleep. No, let's use that activity to also go to happening places to recruit, use that opportunity to recruit like 1,000 participants. Although there is a 475%, but we notice that there is a 475% in for registration bonus, the registration stuff. Then we should go out there and also recruit 1,000 participants more, so it will fill the space of 75%. So this conference we hold twice a week at different benefits of MMM and teach them the ideology of MMM financial. The necessary material for this publicity will include the MMM and base. We don't need to design anymore. We design the one we design. There will be reduction in cost and price. So MMM t-shirt also and face cap. We don't need to do new one. We just put on the one we need. We don't spend much money on that anymore. MMM engaged wristband, the umbrellas to give to the people that we are still around, though we have not carry our bag, we are not going anywhere, we are staying, everything will be okay until you are financially free. That's when you are leaving Thailand. There will also be massive publicity on all the social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, to go, YouTube, everything. So participant benefits for participants with testimonial videos and everything. The proof you show, make sure huge amount of money, you show them that you are just get some amount, so the confidence will return back. So there will also be a plan to make use of incentives to boost morale of participants. On your WhatsApp group, the WhatsApp group, you can share cards, show them that you care for them, cook food, let them eat. A percentage of the total amount of donated by say 10% to 20% will be communicated. Now, on the MMM platform, to all participants and to all new members, joining the community way to encourage people to join and boost the community back to 100% of active registration. This is another logic. Everybody will join 100%. A bank in Thailand can never do something of such. 100%. Everybody in Thailand must join MMM. So the budget for tax form, there are some, so when there are some material we produce, don't really need to produce, but there are some new materials we produce that we need to produce and we spend money. So the budget goes thus: description, production of more professional items, flyers, because the last people we gave flyer the other time, we can't go to them and be collecting the flyers and be using it again. No, we need to produce another one. So we produce a flyer worth like 10,000 pieces, because Thailand is somehow populated also. Branded t-shirts and face cap and flexi banners and 1,000. We budgeted every total of that promotional material cost like $8,500. Now that's on task 4. Then I'm going back to Mr. Michael. Are you there? Oh God. So my mentor, I'm going to task 5 now. Are you with me, ma?
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, ma. Task 5. Your plan didn't work out. Quite unfortunate. You do not have enough new registration and new deposit to cover the cost of the current deposit. It is necessary to analyze the of action in this situation. What are the resources? How many participants? Contributions, etc. needed to get the situation resolved? This is Wala. Of fund, they are delay in payment. Because lack of fund, the GH ticket created, dispatch no dispatch panic, delays. Some people will even go ahead and cancel PH, and PH pool will reduce. All these kind of people panic, and in participant, the old participants seeing that neither make their own contribution, not attractive new members. Everything is down now. social media we created concept is not working anymore because money is not flowing. So we need to strategize, plan, and make sure. Me and my team, we gather together, we work together. We will use another hypothetical case because we just experienced that of recent, and thank God everything is bouncing back again. So we sat down, we create an objectives to analyze a plan of action that can encourage new registration and new deposit to cover the cost of the current deposit. Wow, this is we need new registration to identify the resources, amount of participants and contribution etc needed to get the above situation solved. Another resources we need to solve, we use money again. That is why we have some promo tax. We are still paying promo tax. We are inviting more people from Nigeria to increase the weekly amount of registered participants, thereby increasing the pH. Yeah, we need to increase new numbers of registration because indirectly or directly, new registration will increase your new pH. And this time, we won't tell them to you must pH a certain amount of pH any amount your spare money because we don't want anybody to have panic. So plan action. Now the objective to go pass through all these tax 5 because tax 5 is the planner prior to this time manager we have to train to help manage and the system with managers bonus given to them in percentage. Wow, we need to plan and we need to create more guidance. When tax 4 fail, there will be need for the system to use the trained managers. Now this is the time for managers to work for all the time they have been eating good food. They need to purge everything and work out, get new participants, quality PHs. Now the task force managers guide us to try and stabilize the system. Now in our respective Skype, WhatsApp, Facebook, we need to calm our participant down because if you are a guider, you need to make sure you create WhatsApp group, create a forum for your participants, for your structure as a whole, to make sure you carry your participant along with the latest information concerning MMM. So from that platform, you make sure they calm down, no panic, update them, whatever Mr. Whatever mentor say or any other person or target Mavudi, let them understand everything perfectly. So as by the exercise, the system will boost back to normal. So
hello, let me do that.
You are here, thank God. My saliva don't more dry.
My phone went off before, so I tried to connect again.
Oh yeah. My mentor is waiting. She wants to sleep.
So, hello, my name is Tanya Sugo. So I want to continue from taxis. So during this month, during the month, there will be the payment. The in payment 3 to 7 days. Because of the problem so there will be a delay in reference. We reduce the old members do not attract anyone and do not make contributions too. So in virtue of the situation, a pause mode is implemented because it's among the tools MMM is used to try to arrange things. It's implemented, which all the old macros are frozen for withdrawal when the situation will right itself. Now, new documents as per old conditions, that is, they are not floating, they are available for withdrawal. So that means when the old ones will be on pause mode, nobody can GH it. But anybody that PH newly, that one can be available for GHing or for withdrawal. So that's what then we are asked to make a plan of action for another month. So the objective now is to analyze the plan of action for the month during the pause mode and the resources, new members, and the contributions needed. Then this is our plan. When the system is on pause mode, the old Marlboro stop growing and the new deposits grows as per old condition, the way it was growing before. But it's only the old Marlboro that will stop growing. But for the new ones, people that are PhD newly, it will be growing as usual. This call for mass publication and resensitization on social media. Offline promotion by visiting places like orphanage home and giving support materials, writing it courtesy of MMM. So this will make people to see that MMM is still available. Like why the post-mode was because of the situation that pH was reducing. So that they will not start feeling that MMM is a scam and we want to run away. But them seeing activities of MMM is still going on. Maybe they are seeing our logos, seeing the way we are trying to care for the needy ones, the orphanage ones. This will encourage them to still come back and continue the pH or even register new ones. We also visit the hospital and give support materials and encourage them to participate in MMM, letting them know the benefits accrued. So also we also printing of MMM handbills, placing them in hotels, in urban areas, so that those people that are afraid, oh, MMM is crashing, because of the post-mood, they'll see, these people are still booming, It's like these people are here to stay forever. Even all the challenges they are having, they are still waxing up. Yeah. So this will make them to, yes, they will now drop their fear. So we also carry out projects at rural communities, right in courtesy of MMM. We develop many projects to villages, rural communities, so that they will know this name MMM will now go wide to the whole country. So we're now using printed t-shirts, face caps, biros. We share it to the children. We go to primary schools, give them biros made of MMM logos, t-shirts. When they take it on their parents' visit, they will not see MMM as people that have come to help make a way. We come to understand the reason for the post-move and continue PHing or continue registering. So during the period of the post-mode, a seminar will be conducted in the major cities where MMM was inaugurated, and the following is to be achieved. Number one, the team will advise existing participants on what post-mode is all about and the tentative duration. So we now tell them, see the reason why we went on post-mode. If it is not done, the system might crash, and see the remedy, see when it will end. When pH starts increasing again, that the post-mode will be reduced so that people can start GHing again. They will be happy and trust the system again. Another one is participants will also be advised on the importance of their activities in the community, as the longevity and sustainability of the community is dependent on them. Then we tell the participant people that are the old ones, see, oh, this is not the time you abandon MMM. That you also, our part is needed for MMM to come back again. We need to encourage everybody to continue PHing, bringing new ones, advise people about MMM that is still faced. In that means MMM will now come back again. The post-mode will now be removed, then the GH activity will continue. They'll be happy to hear that. Again, the team will also encourage the existing participants to bring in more referrals as they are rewarded their referee bonuses and possibly also guided bonuses. So we also reminded that, see the advantage of bringing new people. We still remember the referral bonuses. When you bring new people, there are bonuses that you get. Also guide us. When you bring new people, bring more people, you will also get bonuses. So this will also encourage people to continue relying on MMM. Guide us. So another one is guide us will be trained by the team. We train guide us on how to get more people, how to use social media to advertise about MMM and other things. The last one is seminar attendees are rewarded with MMM promotional items. So those people that came for the seminar, we give them gifts labeled with MMM. So this thing will actually cost. Remember, we are still managing the $50,000 given to us, and the balance, we still have some balance. So that balance, we use it for this taxes. So to describe the budget is for that taxes, we have to the production of promotional items such as a T-shirt, notepad, pens. It will cost us $500. The rural and urban project planning, which I mentioned above, will also cost us 1,500. Accommodation and transportation will cost us 500. Hall rentals, the hall we're going to use for that seminar to tell the old members about the benefits and the other things they need to do. So that the project $6 total will be $4,100. So that means if you find, when we calculate, you find that the remaining balance in our hand after this expenses we just remain $4,400. So with that, we still want to use that 7, and that 7 says that that our efforts have been insufficient to revive the situation, and a restart took place. All the old Mavros are removed. We start to work from the beginning. Serious negative impacts of the members and the unfavorable responses, 1 or 2 negative articles in the mass media. You have to make a fresh start in a such condition, a plan of action. So in this condition where there is a restart mood has taken place, and for us to what we are expected to do to continue encourage people, we have to draw an objective, and that clear. There is start state, people will start shouting, oh, they have made away with our money. So you have to make them understand it's not actually what it means, that it's because of social situation that happens. That's why the start moon had to take place, that we can still continue again. The second objective is to educate new and old participants on the meaning and the reason behind the restart. The third one is also to engage our social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and others, to tell them about what actually happened. Then the third objective is to increase MMM awareness more than ever and encourage old participants, especially the new guiders, so as to register new participants while reassuring old participants that the system will be back to normal better than ever. So now the action plan. In order to manage the negativity from the media, because during that time, media will be, MMA have finally run away. They have cleared us people money. So that doubt needs to be cleared. In order to do that, we have to do these followings as among our plan. And number 1, we need to call a press conference to help wipe out the rumors going around as regards the restart of the system in the major cities where MMA was officially inaugurated. The second one is educate new and old participants via their personal office and emails on the meaning and the reason behind the restart. You let them know, educate them. Then the third one is also publications of letters of happiness to be placed on the social media. Yes, with this particular one, we experienced it during our own post move. We found out that even the letters of happiness is what made many people to see. People will just go there and check whether it's still paying, and the letters of happiness. It encouraged many people to start coming back to MMM. So we also added that as our plan to restore or revive or bring people back, people that are afraid because of the restart move. Again, is the increase MMM awareness more than ever. This one is very serious now, because this is not just a pause, this is now restart. So people are bound to run far. So this time around, we have to do more campaign, more serious awareness to make people to come back again. And this definitely will still cost us. Remember, we still have remaining balance to do this particular task. So what we need now is a production of flyers. It's going to cost us $600. A team of 6 people need to invade different cities in Cyprus. They need accommodation, they need feeding, they need transportation. It's going to cost us $2,200. We need also hall to book halls in these 6 cities for seminars. Still going to cost us $1,700. Then total will now be $4,400. We're now empty-handed. The money, we have finished the whole money. So with this means, I'm sure that we are still going to achieve our aim of making people come back, believe, and explain people the reason of the restart situation. Then social media will continue to also be our strong tools to reach out to participants, having media talk show to also boost the confidence of the community. I'm very sure that when we engage in all these our plans, we'll definitely prosper in Thailand. Thank you. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mike. Thank you. So we are through.
Okay. Thank you very much for the presentation. As the place said, you want to kick out the demons, talking about the rumors or carrying off the rumors of the crashing of the system. How do you plan doing that? And who are the demons you are trying to kick out?
Okay, the rumors now, during you're talking about the post mode, ma? Be the restart mode.
Yes. You said you go to the media and
yes,
try to make during the media. But don't you think the media
okay.
Okay, go ahead.
We can go through the media, Facebook, other social, things about them, and we even have some pictures, screenshots of latest payment or latest people that GH. Of course, the first mode is for the old participants. Of course, there are new participants, and those ones will also be PHing and DGHing. So with kind of anybody that GH, kind of take the now use it to advertise in social media that MMM is in base. So therefore, we kind of okay. You want to say something, Tom?
Yes, Mr. Michael, you don't understand what mentor is saying. You are referring to the social media, not a radio or TV. We don't have issue with them. They don't help us. We don't need any help from them or need a mentor.
Okay, but don't you think, ma?
Hello,
I don't think that it can also help when we call, with our logo in a live scene. They can video us testifying that MMM is still good with our T-shirt and everything. They will video it. That can also help because during this our own Nigeria problem, there are teams in other states. They did that. There were press people were videoing them.
Hello?
With the logos, they are our own personal press slogans that label MMM from press money you and they pay on you. So that's why I say that it can also help.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. It's a good one, and it's good for us to understand that when the system is having a little issue, we already have a way of trying to curtail that problem and then try to make sure it doesn't go beyond what it's experiencing at the moment. Knowing the key
Yeah.
to the solution, okay, that
Yes.
PHing and GHing is the main key for sustainability of the system, and then also trying to members to get to join the community also, and not even neglecting the old members who are there before, because they also help in trying to motivate the new members who are coming into the system. Okay, so
Yes.
try to get in some incentives and um making use of the ideology to talk to people and hiding nothing from them. They also help in going a long way, and then placing some incentive to attract new people into the community. Okay, so it's good to know what to do per time at every point in time, whenever there is an issue, since you know how the system works and you know the ideology, so it will be easier to work, and then you don't have problem in trying to work on the lesson at the moment. Okay, so thank you. Hope you submitted a copy to Nolu.
Sorry.
I said,
Hello,
hope
ma.
you,
You said something.
I said, hope you submitted a copy to my email address.
I have done it before, but I can still do it again.
Please,
Okay.
and I'll check.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you very much, Sir Tree, for your presentation.
Thank you. Bye, ma. Good night.
I don't think we have any other group available, so I think we should be calling it a day for tonight's presentation, and then we continue tomorrow with the remaining circles. Okay, and then not to forget,
Okay.
some of your tasks that has not been marked yet, I'm still working on them. And if
Okay.
yours has been marked, that's okay. If yours hasn't been, you don't need to worry. I'll get to check everything. Okay, so I'll take my time and go through it. If not tonight,
Okay, ma.
tomorrow, I'll continue with the checking of the tasks. So the rest assured that the correct ones will be approved, while the incorrect ones, email will be sent back to you for correction of the task.
Okay, ma. Good
Okay,
night.
so if you have any question, you can ask before we go to math.
No question, ma.
Hello?
No question. No.
Okay, no question.
Yeah, no question.
No.
Okay. Hello?
Thompson, do you have question?
Hello, mentor.
Okay. If you have one, can go ahead and ask.
Yeah, my name is Ayobami. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah,
Ayobami, go on.
okay. Mentor, please, ma, I have some of my tags that have not been marked. Day 3 and day 4 are yet to be marked. I don't know what is wrong.
Is that your day 3?
Yes, day 3 and 4.
Oh, there's no problem. I'm still checking them. I think I've checked all day 3. I'm now in day 4. So, except to do the correction and then we just resubmit it. Although I've still recheck everything.
No, I've submitted since 4 or 5 days ago.
So when did you check last that it has not been
I
checked?
checked tonight.
How many minutes ago?
About an hour ago.
Okay. What's the name?
Ayobami.
My
But I think I've gone through all the tasks through.
even my own 3, 4, and 7. I've not been marked.
No problem. Anyone that has not been checked, I will check all of them.
All right. Thank you very much. Sir.
Okay. So, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Have a lovely night rest.
And you too.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Speak on. Who was calling? I thought somebody was calling. Okay, no problem. In the absence of good night.